Alright, this is Micah again, tutorial 4. Sorry, my last tutorial 3 got cut short again. I talked too much. Alright, so here we are with the other people's song here, and in our song, right? Now this is just for like freaking your own personal use, right? You try to sell CDs, you can print CDs with this program, right? Make your own music. You use other people's sounds and they're gonna freaking, you get like fined and all that, you know? You can't be stealing music and things like that. So it's cool to take, you can use people's drums and things like that, but I wouldn't recommend putting it out, you know? I'm a Christian man and I don't like stealing. So make your own beats, use different drums. It's not hard, dude. Once you get the hang of it, you can make way, like, just as good of stuff as bands can. Alright, so here's what our song sounds like now. Oh, my computer's like freezing up. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to show you some technical crap that's not very interesting, but you need to know it for sure. Alright, now, moving this stuff around, you always got to look for the box on your arrow. Remember that. That represents that you can move it. Okay, then you get the stupid screen pop up, you can click OK, blah blah blah. Alright, now you can move these boxes up, right? And you got to click yes on the dumb screen. Alright, now it can change the sound though sometimes. Like now it might sound like this rolling groove synth over here. We'll play it. Or see, it got no sound at all for some reason. Alright, I don't know. But you don't really want to move them up and down. That just jacks with things. But the more advanced you get, the more crazy stuff you can try. And you just got to experiment. Experimenting is a way to figure out music on this thing. Alright, you got to go through all these different menus up here. The file, the process, views, insert, transport. Just mess around with it, dude. Just experiment with it, alright? So then, whenever we're going to save something, alright? So I like the music I produce. I want to turn it off for the day. I got to go somewhere. Alright, the thing you do, you go up to File, and it's pretty basic, right? File, Save As, okay? But here's the kicker. Do not forget this or you will lose all your information. Alright, this screen pops up. Now you come down here and you look at this. It'll say your name of your song that you made, right? And your file you're using. File name. Poop1 is mine. Alright, now over here it'll say save, right? And you'll be wanting to click save. Yeah, save, save, save. Let's save it. But you don't want to do that yet. You want to click this arrow next to where it says your song, your file name, Poop1. Click on that arrow, right? Or no, not that arrow, I'm sorry. You go down here. Man, I'm sorry, I'm screwing you up. Alright, go down a couple boxes. Not where it says normal, save as type normal, but go to folder. That's what we're looking for. Go to folder, project files. Alright, that is what you want, project files, but we have to click the arrow and click it again just to make it activate for some stupid reason. I don't know what they did to make it like that, but you need to click on that. Okay, so we'll click on the arrow. Then this menu comes up. Then you click on the same exact thing, project files. Alright, now when you do that, you'll see like a little movement up here. These deals change, and that's how you know that you're in good. But don't forget to do that or you will lose all your information. So once you do that, then you're ready to go. And you can change your file name up here. You can change it to Dookie2 or whatever, you know. But you don't want to jack with the CWP, the .CWP. You can just change this part. But don't mess with that .CWP, and don't mess with any of these other things over here, or you will screw it up and you'll lose your information. Alright, so Poop1 CWP will stay there. Always remember the project file to click on it, and then we'll hit save. Okay, so now we saved it. This screen will come up. Do you know Sonar? Blah 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 blah. Okay, alright, now it says, I've exited out of this before off of camera, right? So it'll say, this already exists, you want to replace it? Yeah, we want to replace it because we added new stuff. Okay, basic. Alright, so now we saved everything and we can close it up. Go up here, close it out. Alright, now I'm going to reopen it and show you what it's going to look like now. It's pretty basic. Unless you're a retard, you should be able to figure this out. Alright, so mine's over here in my start menu. Yours is probably on your desktop. We'll have it come up again. And this the window will pop up, giving us the option to open a new project, create a project, and all that. Right here in a minute, I guess. It's taking a while. Alright, there it is. Okay, open a project, open a recent project. Okay, if you read it, it says Cakewalk dash projects poop 1. Okay, so that's the project that was recent. Okay, now there's a list, there's an arrow here next to that where you can go down and look at all your most recent projects, right? So if you don't see the recent one that you want to do, like say it was 2 projects ago, go down to this arrow and you can go down and see what all you got going on, right? Alright, click on the one you want and then it'll just bring you right to where you want to. It'll bring you right back to where you started. We'll go to the poop 1 run, right? Okay, now we go over here. Whatever's highlighted is where it's going to bring you. Then we click over here in this, open a recent project. Okay, and sometimes it'll take a little bit. Start you right back up where you were. Alright, now another technical thing is like whenever you press play on your master controls right off the bat to remember what your song sounds like, right? You want to hear it right when you open it usually. Alright, now sometimes it'll happen to where this will freeze up and like it'll skip and a screen will come up and it'll be like failure to play or something, right? And that just means it's kind of loading, right? Sometimes you got to give it a little time to load. Sometimes you want to play it a little, stop it, play it a little more, stop it, you know. It might just be our computer, you know. It might, I don't know what the deal is. Might be in the programming, but sometimes it'll just do that. And like we'll try adding another instrument that I haven't showed you yet over here. We'll go to plus instrument track, studio instruments. We got a drum on here, right? And it'll pop up a screen. This one tends to freeze up a lot on my computer anyhow. It'll pop up the screen that'll say